5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why you coming home 5 in the morning? Something's going on. Let me smell your dick. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
You familiar with that song, Nikki Blades?
You guys have sang it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Have I started an episode with it before?
Yes, you have.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know. It was on my heart today, so I just feel like
I've been
bringing.
smelling dicks all weekend.
No, my dick is smelly, Rick. What's up, y'all? Oh my God, we got the dirty couches back.
Hey!
We love it. We love it.
Little piece of home.
Yeah, it's
Dirty,
nice.
dirty home. Stop touching it.
Can I?
That's true.
You gotta touch your face later.
Can I?
You're right. You need sanitizer.
I need to clarify something real quick. It's the people that tune in every once in a while. I'd be like, hold up, that background's been fake this whole time.
Oh Lord.
It's only been fake like this year, guys, because half of this year we used to really would be in a high rise.
Yeah. But you know what I'm realizing?
Mm.
We didn't have a background. The shades were down most of the time.
No, but
we
for the
did.
first year, shades
Yeah.
were up.
Because we were doing it like at night and stuff.
Yeah, but then at one point I was just like, hey, put the shades down because the lighting would be fucked up.
Yeah.
And then occasionally the way that the sun would hit during whatever time, I got a
It'd
line
be
across
all
my
in Nikki's
face.
face.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's-
Like anybody's looking at you when we do this.
Jeez.
But speaking of annoying comments, I have my Crocs on today again, and Rick is wearing them as well in solidarity. It's okay. It's okay. Blades was supposed to wear hers too. She forgot. It's okay.
On purpose, but whatever.
But there was I'm wearing these again specifically because there was an episode where I wore my Crocs and I got maybe two comments.
Okay.
People were
And
like,
that's enough.
yeah, that is enough to ruin my fucking day.
There was 1,000 other comments, but the 2 Croc comments made it to this episode.
You know how it works.
I do.
Where dude was like, Tim, man, Rick and Nikki Blades got that fire on their feet, bro. Take them ugly rubber plastic things off. And I'm like, you know what? No.
God damn
I'm
it.
going to double down because fuck you. I'm a grown-ass man. I wear what I want.
He may look like a 6-year-old right now throwing a tantrum, but he's grown.
So I'm a grown ass man, so I will wear children's shoes.
That's
God damn it.
right. Look, yeah. See?
Singing.
Yeah, I do what I want. But I was so annoyed, like, bro, why do you care so much?
People care about some silly shit.
They really do.
They really do. I'm sure you get the brunt. Is that the word?
Possibly.
The brunt of negative, annoying comments about your outfit,
Yeah.
physical appearance.
Yeah,
All
why
the
you always
time.
got a black t-shirt on? Why you always got a black t-shirt on? God, get on my fucking... Oh, you was talking to her?
Yeah.
No, it's okay, Rick. You can go on. You can take this one. Yeah, all the time. Everybody has something to say. The biggest thing, and we've discussed this before, is whenever I wear mids. Like the hate from people is insane, and it's so wild to me because I have tons of sneakers and I love sneakers, but I'm not a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
So things like that don't piss me off. If the shoe looks good, then I'm gonna wear it. Like I don't care when it came out, who made it.
Yes,
If it's a
yes.
dope shoe, I'll wear it.
Same.
But when I wear mids, I mean, I've had people unfollow me. They've tried to cancel me. They're like, she's a 10, but she wears mids. I'm like, the fuck my feet got to do with my face? It's the same,
So,
same
a lot.
10.
But
Well,
no,
I got nice feet. But
it's true.
Let me tell you, I used to have a whole style YouTube channel, Nikki Blades. It was called Tim's Bakery.
you did?
Yes.
How did I not know
This
this?
was years ago, and it was pretty popping, like good views for a minute. Like I would do little shit like, oh, here's my whole shoe collection. Here's why I wear skinny jeans versus baggy jeans, outfit of the days, shit like
Oh,
that.
wow.
And I made that specifically as an answer to all the kids that were like, where do you shop?
Uh-huh.
What do I wear to this and that? And I was like, all right, I'm not about to put this shit on my main comedy channel. Maybe make a style channel, and it was doing well. The kids loved it, right? But I eventually stopped because the fucking comments were so annoying. Not only sneakerhead culture
Yeah.
was so fucking annoying, but also like the kids who just thought were like the style champs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I would be like, this is my outfit of the day, or I'm going wearing this to this event. They'd be like, how you gonna have a style channel and wear these pants with those shoes? I'm like, bruh, get out my comments.
Go away.
And I know we always preach like, hey, don't let other people's opinions ruin whatever the fuck you're doing, but God, I was so annoyed.
It's so funny. I hate the mid hate because it's bandwagon.
Right.
Now, I personally do not like mid Air Force Jordan 1s because of the way they look. The silhouette, it's weird to me. The slant in the back, it's weird to me.
Right.
But I know a lot of people don't even know why they don't like it.
Exactly.
It's just, you got on me. It's like,
Right.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. Motherfucking look, here's what I learned too, right? People that are passionate about something to the point where they make it their whole personality, find every excuse to put that into the universe, right? Like I said, the super shoehead people can be very annoying.
Yeah.
As well as like, let's see, I was in some comments the other day where someone had posted a funny ass reel TikTok, and like World Star, somebody reposted it where it was a dude, you know what I'm saying? His car was kind of low, and it was like he was going over a speed bump, and he had to get his big homie get out the car when he went over the speed bump, right? And it was funny. It was funny in itself. But, bruh, when I tell you, the first like 10 comments I saw were, LOL, standard body kit, it's not even lowered. LOL, wow, okay, like, that's not, it wouldn't have even scraped. That's not even a low car. That's a standard kit. I'm like,
bro. When people feel like they know something about something, oh my God, they can't wait to let you know they know it.
Yes, dog. I'm like, can y'all just enjoy the fuck? You get the joke? you understand the joke, correct?
No, most of them don't. And that's the thing. Is most of them don't even understand where the joke's at. So they're only talking about what they know.
Oh, Nikki Blades, thank you so much.
You could not be more right.
Thank you so much for bringing that up, because there's this fucking thing I was just griping to Rick about, okay, where Bruno Mars posted. First of all, Bruno Mars
is an idiot. He don't understand jokes for shit. I got your back, dog. That's what you was gonna say? No, my bad.
That's not what we're saying.
I'm not involved in that.
First of all,
you scared of Bruno?
I like Bruno.
I'm scared of him. She's scared of you, dog.
I will always stand by Bruno Mars, my fellow 5'5" and under king. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. But so he recently posted that Silk Sonic will be not
in the Grammys.
Yes, they're taking themselves.
They're leaving the door
out of
open for other people to win.
Okay.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
But a part of his statement was, what the fuck did he say? You just got it. Man, I want to get the exact quote so I don't mess it up. Talk about your love for Bruno Mars for 1 second.
Well, no, I was gonna say I always hate when I'm slow
Bruno
on
Mars?
it. No,
Man, fuck.
no,
Fuck that short motherfucker.
no. I always hate when I look like when I have a delay on a joke because it just sounds so smooth that I just think you're talking, but I gotta remember that you're fucking clever. And then I was like, oh. So whenever you guys see me or hear me go, oh, it might be like 10 minutes later, but that's what I'm laughing at.
I just got a joke from earlier.
Right. And then when I look at Rick knows that I'm getting the joke that he had said earlier, because he was, same with Tim. Like, y'all hate when I don't react right away to a joke. And I've been called out about it. Like, yo, you need to laugh when I tell a joke. And I'm like, okay, my bad.
That's just more you're texting. You're just a bad texter.
We'll save that for another time. We'll save that for another. First off, you use exclamation points in the wrong places, but it's okay.
Debatable. Okay.
Now this one I'm not in. I'm not in this one.
Okay, let's go back to the Bruno Mars
So
quote.
Bruno Mars, like we said, withdrawn Silk Sonic from the Grammys. And in his statement, he put out, like, thank you to the Grammys for showing us love always, but we would like to humbly and sexually bow out from our running for the Grammys, right? Which is funny.
Yeah.
He's being silly.
Yeah.
So when these blogs, either Shade Room or World Star, had reposted his statement, I was highly disappointed, damn near angry at the amount of comments that I saw where people were like, sexually, the fuck? What does sex have to do with it?
Oh,
wait,
really?
Why is he saying sexually? What's that supposed to mean? I'm like, what? Why do y'all not get things?
Yeah, it's weird because like it's him being silly, like you said,
just
silly,
silly,
stupid,
and on
one
brand,
might say.
and on brand for his
the group.
Yes.
Yeah. But you have to be smart to get
yeah, apparently
stupid humor. Like, because stupid people don't get that it's a joke.
And not only that, you have to be a fan of Bruno Mars and Silk Sonic to understand the humor. That's why sometimes when you listen to certain people speak, you don't get it right away. But somebody who's a fan, off top.
Listen, Nikki, I could have not known who the fuck this person was if they would have said
I tried.
and sexually. I would have cracked up. Like, how do you not get that?
Because people just want to be mad. How much you want to bet the same person that wrote the comments, like, why are they saying sexually, understood the joke the whole time, but just want to be a part of, like, I'm mad, so I'm going to write bullshit.
I think they're just dumb. Like,
Yeah, there are a
and
lot of
even
stupid
when
people.
people were defending, like, it's a joke, like, the people wanted to double down and reply, like, okay, but it's not funny. Like, ugh.
Just because you don't get the joke don't mean it's not funny.
I hate, like, bruh. I try not to be in comments like that with common folk, but no, I'm just playing. But I was really ready to be like, what is wrong? Why? I just, makes me so upset.
Yeah, because then you got to go into this whole explanation of what should have just been a silly, fun joke.
Yeah.
And you know what's fucking
And then
annoying?
they say, it's not that serious. Then why'd you comment?
Yes. Or when people don't get jokes like that and you explain it and they gonna hit you back with it's not funny if you have to explain it. That's because you didn't get it. Because you're stupid.
We had to explain it because you're dumb.
Oh.
And so how often do you guys
All the time.
deal with that? And when did you stop explaining your jokes?
I will always explain.
Okay.
I will always. If someone doesn't acknowledge that I just did something funny when I did something funny, I will be like, sit down. Here's what's going on, and here's what you missed.
And so I don't care if they don't acknowledge, but if they try to say something
Like it doesn't make sense.
yeah, then I'll give them a whole fucking speech about it.
Me and Rick
Stupid
run into that
idiots.
shit a lot because we are big fans of corny on purpose, cringy on purpose type vibes. Okay, like we like cringy shit, and a lot of our sketches would be like overacted. We would be like corny characters. So when people would be like the fuck, this is corny. Like y'all acting as corny. I'm like,
Yes, on purpose.
it really just grinds my gears, man.
I started using that though as like a barometer. Is that the right word?
Sure.
Possibly. For if I want to deal with a woman or not.
Ooh.
Yes.
The ones who don't get it,
Uh-huh.
I'm like, all right.
Yes, I used to do that to gauge not only like dates, but even like friends. You feel me? Like one of my closest homegirls in college was this girl named Millie. Shout out to Millie. And I remember we just happened to have a couple of the same classes the first day of school, right? So we ended up just communicating, right? And so I was like, I'm gonna see if this girl's cool or not, right? So we're talking in between classes. I'm like, man, you're cool. Let's move in together. To see how she would react, right? Immediately, she started cracking up. She's like, oh my God, laughing. But if she was one of those, ew, are you?
Seriously?
God, you just
Way
asked
too
me
soon for that.
Wow,
with you?
it's kind of
God.
creepy. Like, I'm like, okay, you're out.
Get out of my face.
Would you say that's the most annoying thing about being comedians? Like when people don't get your jokes?
Damn.
Nah, I'd
Most
say,
annoying?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what's the most
it's-
annoying thing about being a quote unquote known as a funny person.
Uh-huh.
You're a comedian? Oh, made me laugh. Tell me a joke.
Got it.
Hate it.
Hate it.
Yeah, that's really annoying. But I don't get that as much because like I'm not on TV as that or whatever, right? So that may be it. That may be really that. Yeah, that's really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you just, man, get the fuck out of here. Like, how you don't get it?
Yeah.
How you don't get it?
But as I've said before, and I'll say it again, I had to remind myself that it's not that they're dumb and I can't get mad. It's that I'm better. It's that we are next level.
Right.
And we cannot be mad at people for not being on our level. And it's hard.
And to be clear, though, there are some people who completely get it and just don't find that style of comedy humorous.
That's great.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But the people who don't get it because they're dumb
Mm-hmm.
and they think it's not funny
Mm-hmm.
while everybody else is laughing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've gone to comedy shows and looked around and saw everyone laughing at a joke, and you see that one person that's just sitting there with their arms crossed.
Oh, God.
And Either they don't understand it or they get mad. Now, I don't understand how people go and watch someone be a comedian, tell their jokes, their style, you paid for the tickets, and sit there and then get angry about the jokes.
Especially if you're gonna be in vision there.
Yeah.
The
Splash, especially if you're in the splash zone.
Yeah, man. Like, give that. This person is putting their heart on the stage for you. Give them a little something.
Y'all like new restaurants, right? Trying new restaurants.
Love.
Would you go to a new restaurant without checking out some reviews online?
No.
It makes sense, right? You want to make sure you're getting quality stuff before you get there.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we do that same thing with our doctors when we're making appointments?
We should.
Yeah, with ZocDoc, you can do just that. ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed and take your insurance and are available when you need them. That's most important right there. On ZocDoc, you can find every specialist under the sun, whether you're trying to straighten your teeth, fix your achy back, get that mole checked out, or anything else. ZocDoc has you covered. You can find and review local doctors, read verified patient reviews from real people who made real appointments. Now, when you walk into your doctor's office, you're all set to see someone in your network who gets you. You know what I'm saying? Go to ZocDoc.com/Tim and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/Tim. ZocDoc.com/Tim.
Blue Chew, have a Blue Chew and prolong your sex. Guys, it's all about confidence when it's time for sex, am I right? And what's a better confidence booster than a fun round with your partner, all courtesy of chewables from BlueChew.com. What's BlueChew? BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. And now, they also have Vardanafil mint-flavored chewables. Wow, with the active ingredient in Levitra and Saxin, so you can stay hard and fresh at the same damn time.
The same damn time?
Blue Chew tablets combat all forms of ED, erectile dysfunction, and can help men gain extra confidence for when it's time to perform. Blue Chew's licensed medical providers work with you to find the right ingredient and strength for your prescription. And if you don't like swallowing pills, no problems here because they're chewable. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy. And more discreet. How about that, all right? Okay. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com. And guys, here's a special deal for you. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code TIM at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code TIM to receive your first month free.
I kind of feel like those people have never seen comedy before. It's like they just got invited to something and they're like, what's that?
Yeah.
Well, it'll make you laugh. I like to laugh. And then they go there. It's like, this is comedy? Like, that's what it feels like. Because how did you not know?
Yeah.
How did you fucking not know?
There was this one time me and Rick were watching a Comedy Central roast with some homegirls of mine from out of town.
We've told this story on the pod
okay,
before,
never mind. Basically, they were only laughing at like the really like what I would call basic shit, and then all like the jokes where me and Rick were cracking up, they were just
quiet.
Were they just sitting there like this?
Yeah. It was going over their heads, or they were like, fuck lame. Like they just they couldn't get it.
Ooh, would that be one of the most unattractive things about a woman to you guys? Like, is that like number one? No sense of humor.
No sense of humor? Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? We've been really good at I don't want to say forcing, rubbing off on women with our sense of humor. Like you meet girls and early on they don't get things. And it's funny to laugh at them for not getting it and shit like that, right? But as long as they're not being a bitch about it, it's whatever. But then slowly they start to catch on because you've made enough jokes like that.
That they're like,
they started learning your personality. Yeah. So now they see, I get why that's funny. And then they become cool.
Like I would never judge a girl like being in the car with me and Rick and like not laughing at everything that we're like spitballing back and forth because like I said, we are superior-minded individuals. We are next level compared to most of the world. So I will not be mad at someone for that. Okay. Like, even and plus, you know, we've known each other for 20 fucking years. It's like, you know, so we're right there, right? But there are times, even, Chia, of course, I married her because I felt like, oh, she's the shit. But there are some times where I got to stop and I'll be like, so that was funny because I said this and then Rick said this. And sometimes she'll be like, okay.
What's funny about Chia is she kind of makes it a sport to not laugh at us. Such a hater, though.
She kind of, purposely zone out now and be like, they're
at it again.
I wasn't listening to you guys.
What did we say? What did we go off on last time I was over there? Where she was like, I'm so mad that I'm laughing right now.
Fuck.
She couldn't hold it in. Like,
I don't remember. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite, this was early on too. I'm going to talk about leaving medieval times or wherever it was. I don't know if we shared this story before.
I think we did, but it's worth
Just recap
again.
it. Just recap it.
So we were leaving medieval times, right?
Yeah.
It was me, Rick, Chia. And
this was mad early.
This was early.
Yeah,
like I don't even think we were officially together yet. Maybe just we had just gotten together officially. And Chia had his cat at home. And Rick was making a joke about breaking into Chia's house.
No. That sounds weird.
Okay.
She was talking shit first.
Okay.
Okay.
You tell it.
I don't remember what she was saying, but it was a back and forth going on. And then the cat came into play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I made a joke about going over and killing that cat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna hurt your pet too.
Stop it. No, you didn't.
So
so when I said killing that cat, I was talking about the cat. But when I heard it, I was like, I gotta make this joke. I have to.
So,
I took a brief breath. I was like,
should I?
And I was like, fuck, I have to.
And it took Chia got it. It took her a couple of seconds, like oh my God. and this is the beauty. Here, look, guys. Look, I'll tell you right now. Make sure you have friends that you're cool enough with that you can joke about fucking each other's girls.
I was about to say, like, Rick, this is early on, and you just said you was about to sleep with
he
Rick.
knows me.
Yeah.
I would never even try.
Right.
So I know I can make the joke with him. But this was also like maybe the second or third time ever being around her. So it was like, in my head, I'm like, fuck, I can't not make this joke.
Yeah.
Like, we have to have this joke.
Yeah.
But also, we got to see if she can handle this kind of joke.
That was a make or break type of moment.
Because it won't be the first time.
Or the last.
Yes. That's what I meant.
I know.
Oh, wait.
It won't be the first
Wait,
time.
yeah, because it was the first time. Damn. But yes.
We understood.
Yes. We definitely, man, look, I'm not going to lie, man. Joking about fucking your homie's girl is probably some of my favorite jokes.
It's so funny because it's so doing it in front of the girl though, because they get so uncomfortable. But if you do it right, they can't help but laugh.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you can play on that. Or why you laughing?
Why you Oh, that just sounds
so
like a
fun.
fight. It's
Hey,
like,
don't try that if you're
No.
not genuinely funny though.
Oh my, because the way all of that sounds, I was thinking about a scenario and I'm like, ooh, if I was out and somebody was joking about sleeping with me and the person I'm with.
Right. And like I said, to reiterate, me, Rick, my circle of friends, superior-minded individuals.
But
we can handle that shit.
Not everyone can, because
Right.
there are some groups of friends where if a friend jokes about sleeping with your girl, it's because
Yeah.
he really wants to sleep with your girl. There's truth behind some of those jokes. So if you are not a funny person or in the group of people that these ones live in,
Yeah, there's
lightly.
levels.
there's levels.
to that
Ooh,
shit.
that's a risky one.
Speaking of what you just said, you know what I hate is
What?
when people when you make a fucking risque joke
Yeah.
and a motherfucker wants to be like, well, there's truth behind every joke.
Oh, God.
Where does that expression even come from? Because that's so
It just
fucking
came
dumb.
from someone and someone believed it.
Yeah.
It came from people who don't know how to speak up. So when you're around certain individuals that like to slide things in because they're not direct, that's where that saying comes from. Because there's a lot of people that don't actually just speak their truth.
But it's so harmful to say every joke.
But yeah, it's not every. I mean,
It's not even close to every joke. And
we
if you
understand.
want to be real, it's like, let's say I'm jokingly telling you I don't like a thing you did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's truth behind that type of joke. It's not just a fucking joke. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
Yeah,
stupid.
Or look, for example, earlier, before the cameras were on, right, we were complimenting one of the producers on his flannel pants.
Oh, loved his pants.
I was saying, I don't think I can wear flannel pants. Blades was like, just commit. Rick was like, don't. You don't have the face for it. Now, that's funny because, yes, he's kind of calling me ugly. Too ugly for flannel pants.
That's not what I was saying.
That's what it
But
felt
that's
like.
funny.
No, but I'm saying,
I'm
like,
just saying it don't fit you.
Right,
It don't work with your face.
at its core, it's like, you got a funny face for those pants. You feel me?
Yeah.
But, like, does Rick, in his heart, think I'm ugly? No. He knows I'm cute.
He knows I'm cute. Wait, what? You think I'm ugly?
There was truth in that joke?
Oh my
There was a little bit of truth inside of that joke.
But
know
that's
we were
why
doing
it's
that.
funny because okay, yes, it's at its core, it's a little fucked up. But like, of course, I don't think that like that's how Rick really feels.
Yeah, I'm not over here like fucking ugly ass Tim.
Yeah.
God.
Why you always want to wear those
Why
goddamn
he trying to wear
pants?
pants that he knows makes his face ugly?
No.
God damn.
God.
And yes, when jokes are a little true,
They're funnier.
Funnier.
Yes.
They're funnier. That's why certain groups of friends are the best because they're
Right.
the ones that can pick at those
Right.
things. Like these two are the only two that can make certain jokes because I will punch some of y'all square in your throat.
Look,
and I
she's
mean
not
it.
joking.
I'm so serious.
Nikki is really bad at taking a joke about herself.
Do you know how long it took me to get to this point?
We tread lightly. There's so many jokes I want to make during these things, but I know she believes there's truth in every joke. I just be wanting to be funny.
she's sensitive. She's a Pisces.
What was it? Maybe it
We
was.
need to
It was like two episodes ago, I think.
Which one?
The trumpet.
What?
Look how flustered she is when we're making fun of her playing a
Oh
goddamn
my
trumpet.
God.
It is a trumpet. There's nothing wrong with a trumpet. But yeah, so
Yes.
don't be joking about Nikki. She'll stab you.
For real, I'll stab you. But that is one thing I will say that I had to learn how to do as I got older.
Mm.
I got made fun of when I was younger to where it wasn't funny. Like
Yeah.
people weren't joking with me. They were serious.
Right.
And they were the ones that were the truth is in the joke. They were
Mm.
purposely doing that. But then as you get older and you have to grow out of those things. And I think a lot of women or maybe a lot of people that were picked on when they were younger
Yeah.
don't know how to do yet until you get confident where you're like, yes, I know it's a joke. Sometimes I want to laugh at it. But then sometimes I'm like, shit, I'm kind of mad.
That's so funny. I think it has a lot to do for you personally
Mm.
with the way you look, though, right?
Yeah.
Because I look like this. I cannot be
Fine.
sensitive about fucking jokes. Like I know the shit is gonna come at some
Yeah.
point.
Right.
But you look like that.
Mm.
You can probably feel like ain't nobody joke about me.
Hey.
Then if a motherfucker come in and he can pinpoint some shit,
Woo.
that's gonna make you feel
You know
away.
why? Because I was ugly when I was
Man,
younger.
Mm.
Okay?
That's why I don't say nothing about your knees.
My
'Cause I
knees-
know. See, look, I don't look at her knees at all. But look how much that affected her. There's nothing wrong with her knees.
My knees.
It's just me saying that's why I don't talk about your knees.
My knees. You know how hard I worked on
Now
making
look.
my knees nice.
That was pay attention, guys. That was a master class of comedy right there. He made a joke that wasn't a real joke, but played it off like it was a real joke.
Yes. And people, sometimes you gotta just fucking go with it. Do I know he's making fun of my knees? Maybe.
Y'all
Okay,
never
a
go
little
see
bit.
Nikki's knees again.
Shit, the only outfits I brought for the rest of the episodes all have my knees out. The one time I'm not wearing my knees out, he
She's
talking
gonna be
about
like
me.
this.
Oh my God.
That's why I picked the knees right now. Your shoulder was out. I
got
didn't
nice
want to say
shoulders.
shoulder
Yeah.
because then you would have fell away. No knees are visible. So I'm
No
like, all right, we'll do it.
knees. No knees, Nikki. That's all it's gonna be.
Nikki,
And
no knees.
I've never
Nikki,
looked
no
at your
knees.
I've never looked at your knees and said like, oh, she got them baby face knees. The ones like
She
you
has
know,
good knees,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. You ever heard of people's knees where it looks like they got little baby like
Oh
a
my
baby's
God, the
face?
squishy knees.
Yeah, yeah,
Like the
yeah.
squishy knees.
You don't have that. Don't worry. Don't
Oh,
worry.
thank
But
you,
even
thank
if you
you.
do have that,
It's okay.
no one's looking at the knees
all
like,
right.
ew, like her knees are.
And one thing I've learned about being around a lot of people who are very funny is that, look, part of my role is that I am extremely sensitive. So I don't mind reacting sensitively because they understand. But if I start crying, then they know that they crossed the line. But that's how we've tested things out here. It's like, let's see how far we can push this before she cries. And then once we've hit that point, they say sorry. And then we're back to normal.
And we have a nice sidebar.
Sidebar. Okay. We've been doing this for a while now. I think I've only cried once.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Once.
Yeah,
only once. It was only once. That's good, by the way. Just once.
And it's great because y'all didn't even know what happened.
Y'all didn't even know.
We did a little edit. Cut.
Right.
But she's a very cute crier.
Oh,
I was like,
cute.
so adorable.
Yes, it's very cute. It's like
Let's make her cry.
like when you watching a Mila Kunis movie and she start crying and you want to cry. It's like that.
I remember that moment because Rick looked at me and he was like, oh.
Yeah.
So we need to cut. Should we cut?
Rick was like, should we take a break?
No, it's okay. My face is just leaking. I don't understand what's happening. Water's falling from my face. It's
So
okay.
funny.
And your makeup stayed great.
You know, thank you. Thank you. No one knew. All right. They know now.
I mean,
but it is funny.
And it's great because I can title it, We Made Nikki Blades
cried.
Cry.
Again. Again.
About her knees.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck.
Have you guys had anything that you were, well, I know we talk about height and whatnot, but something about yourself that you didn't want people to make fun of and they did, and you had to learn how to develop a sense of humor around that thing?
I mean, as much as I can handle all that shit, I don't want anybody to make fun of anything.
Right.
About me. But I just know it's gonna come. Partially because I would make fun of it on somebody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I've ever had like, oh, I hope they don't fucking say something about this, or
Yeah.
nobody better not talk about my dad. Like, I know they're going to.
See, now you just gave me an answer to your original question of what's an annoying thing about being a funny person.
Yeah.
Okay, because of course being on Wild 'N Out, you know, and we roast on that show. And I've said this before, I actually don't like roasting. You feel me? Like when I'm on Wild 'N Out, yeah, I do it because it's part of the game. You know, I throw a couple little one-liners in there, say my shit, I'm out, right? But I'm personally not my first thing I like to do. Some people, you know what I'm saying, they grew up in that.
That's all they do.
Immediately walking, you go to a fucking all-deaf studio immediately. It's
Lord.
like, this boy look like something. Right off the bat, right? It's like, God.
And you could be feeling like a 10 that day too. He was like, I thought I was sexy.
Yeah. But so people will come up to me as fans of Wild 'N Out, immediately want to start a roast repartee with me, and I'm like, that's not my shit, dog. And I'm like, one time I was filming a food when Foodie Calls with David, right? And I'm chilling, and I was waiting for David to get there, and it's me and fucking shout out to Jaleel White. It's me and Jaleel, he came to the podcast one time, we're just talking, right? And I say that because, you know, dude came up to Jaleel first and was like, this is a security guard. Came up to Jaleel White first. Jaleel had like a Kobe shirt on and tells a random story about Kobe and Mayweather, blah, blah, blah. Cool, whatever. He's making small talk. And then he sees me and he's like, well, soy sauce looking at. So I'm like,
that's racist.
and they think that's cool, you know, because like, Wild 'N Out, yeah, they say racist jokes to me on Wild 'N Out. He's like, oh, soy sauce looking at us. I'm like, ha. I try to brush like, yeah, what's good, bro? And then looks down at me again. Oh, fucking, I forgot what the fuck he even said. I'm like, and he's expecting me to roast him back. I'm like, honestly, dog, I was not in the mood for that, right? Yeah. I was like, honestly, man, I don't like that. I was like, honestly, bro, I don't like roasting. You know, this is what I did on the show, but and then he had to like pivot and make up. He told us some awkward story about whatever. I was like, all right, man, cool.
Yeah.
And afterwards, Jaleel was like, are we in pranked? What is this? It was all so awkward, but like, you don't know me like that, man. You know, like I'm doing that shit for work. Don't come at me fucking roasting me, bro. Like, get out my face.
Weird. It's definitely that's I wouldn't be able to handle that. Like, I'd be really annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've already told the story of that one time when the photographer chicken joke.
Oh yeah, fucking stupid ass.
And it was basically just to remind you, it was one time where, you know, because me and Rick used to do a lot of like racial joke sketches, right? And so this girl like met Rick at an event, and she was like, hey, you know, hey, where's the fried chicken at, huh? Like thinking that was okay because we make these jokes online.
Yeah.
But it's like, bruh, You
And
don't know me.
Yeah, I don't do the fake laugh either. So it gets real awkward.
Yeah. Let me tell you, when Rick is in the wild, that's a straight face, okay? You talk about resting bitch face. He is sitting there and he will look you dead in the eye.
I'll fake laugh at your innocent whatever jokes, but you try to talk shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I'm
it's
just gonna
not
leave you.
happening.
Yeah.
But Rick's a nice guy.
He is.
You know what I'm saying?
Extremely nice.
Yeah.
But I ain't no bitch.
Yeah, son. Come
That's
on.
true. I don't think anybody in this group really is.
I mean, look,
I don't think so.
at the end of the day, you know, I try to tell people, I'm like, hey, man, look, I'm a nice person.
Mhm.
I'm overly nice.
Yeah.
I am like, you know, and I will always try and put my best foot forward at different events or whatever, but I ain't no bitch.
That's right.
Just don't be weird.
Don't be weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't deal with this in person because when people see me, they don't really say much. Actually, people don't come up to me unless I start talking about something else, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I recognize your voice from whatever." But no one makes jokes to me in person.
Good.
But online, you are not these two people. When you retell their jokes, it don't hit the same. Do you understand? You are not funny. Especially because I don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of it. When guys are online and they think they're being cute and they're like, she's rude. She didn't get that it was a joke. No, because you're not funny.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not them. So don't do it. That's what annoys me.
Yeah, it annoys me, but for different reasons.
Okay.
Get your own fucking jokes. Bro.
Right.
There was a long stretch of time where people would message me on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday saying,
Happy Milk Day.
Yeah.
That's an old skit me and Rick did.
and it was like,
I was like,
shut
what?
up.
What?
And for the longest time, well, every time I'm like, what the fuck are you fucking skit from a million years ago.
You have
Like,
to
what is this
remember
shit?
your
I don't even be
own
remembering it.
voice.
Like, what are you doing, guys?
Yeah, I definitely don't deal with that, how you guys get people coming up to you.
Yeah, but at least we don't have to deal with annoying DMs of dudes thinking they're charming and funny.
Oh, but I will say, shout out to everybody that I do see in person. Y'all are so nice. Like, they're really, really nice and never awkward. And I just got back from Hawaii. I don't know when this episode is going to air. But when I was in Hawaii, everyone was super cool. Side note, I use a different name when I'm in my Ubers. So I never, like, you're never picking up Nikki Blades. Like, that's never going to happen.
Good.
So I use a different name.
Well, my name on Uber is Nikki Blades. So
And then you get in the car and you're like, ooh, that's a lot of Facetune and Photoshop she's using. She's lightening her skin on.
Same titties, but
Like, damn, how does she look better in real life?
Right.
That's wild.
God. Wow, she really needs to work on her photo skills. But I was in one of these Ubers. I wish I could remember the guy's name because it was so funny. So he's like, oh, hi, so and so. I'm like, oh, hi, thank you. I have my hat on, and then I pick up the phone and I start talking. When I get off the phone, all I hear is, excuse me, are you Nikki Blades from No Chaser? I was like, yes. He goes, oh my God, I just watched the China Mac episode. And I was like, oh, that's cool. He's like, oh, wow. Can you please tell the guys that I said hi and the podcast is dope? And honestly said that and then left it. Everybody that I ran into when I was out there that was a fan of the podcast said hello, took a pic real quick, and then just kept it pushing. And to anybody out there, that's how you do it because everyone was so nice and so respectful. So if you see them, don't make stupid jokes because you saw what's going to happen.
Look, I appreciate that. I really do, especially when we be out with the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the rapper, but my child.
When Tim's casually strolling around with the baby.
shooting people.
we were traveling recently, and, you know, the baby was asleep, and we were walking through the airport, and it was two fans. We were just like, what's up, Tim? I was like, hey, shh. They were like, yeah. Cool. Kept it moving, right? And that was great. Cool. Didn't feel the need to fucking stop me. Like, we're walking with the baby. We're in a fucking airport. But there has been one time I was at the Grove. Baby was asleep on my chest in the little, you know, holder thing. We're walking, and these two fans were like, oh my God, hi! Woke the baby up. I'm like, oh, the baby started crying. I'm like, oh, you woke up the baby. Look, take a second.
Evaluate before you start screaming at people.
Man, I'm grown now.
Stupid idiot. So that used to happen to you a lot. Well, not a lot, but there's been instances where it's clear you shouldn't come up to him right now. but they still do it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think. I just had that happen to me yesterday, not related to Ricky Shucks at all. I'm going to FedEx. I have a giant fucking box over my shoulder.
Okay.
This box was 46 inches long.
Okay.
I know because I had to type that in order to make the label for it.
Damn.
46 inches. That's a couple of feet.
That's a big
That's
box.
like almost 4 feet.
Exactly. I have this shit on my shoulder. I'm walking kind of frantically, right? Because I ended up a little bit far away from the FedEx. And I'm like, shit. All right, fuck it. So I'm walking. This fucking dude's like, excuse me, sir, do you have a moment to sign my shit? And I was like, dog, I haven't. He's like, no, it's for healthcare workers or food workers or some shit like that. I was like, bro, I could hold that for you while you sign. I was like, I gotta go, man. He was like, oh, you don't care. I get it, sir. You don't care.
You're like, I
So
don't
at that
now.
point, I just stopped and looked at him. Holding his fucking box. He's just looking at me. We're just looking now. And then he walks away. You fucking idiot.
Bruh.
Can you not see? Why would you excuse me, sir, somebody with a giant fucking box in their hand in the first place?
I was in Toronto one time at my hotel, and an unhoused gentleman came up to me asking for change. It's like, sorry, bro, I don't have any change. I don't have no cash, blah, blah, blah. This dude was like, there's an ATM around the corner. I'll go with you.
Oh.
What? What? I know it's not that nice in Canada.
Man.
Nobody has done this before.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Where do you get off? He must be a new homeless. Because ain't no way.
Or a long time homeless. He's fed up.
He's like, look, I've heard every excuse. I found every solution.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll take
I
take Venmo.
Apple Pay.
One time I was in New York, and this was like before we were really booking bougie shit, right? Because now we were very like, I'm gonna get a fucking 5-star hotel, blah blah blah, right? And you know, this is when like shit was going well, but you know, we're still like saving money if we could, right? I booked on Expedia. Yeah, hey man, whatever worked, right? And it was a day. I was in this hotel for like a day before I had to go somewhere, and I thought I found a fucking steal of a deal in New York, right? And so I'm not paying attention when on my way there. I'm on my phone. I check into my hotel, and then you know I like to walk around when I'm in New York. I go outside and walking around. I'm like, this is different than what I'm used to when I'm in New York. So I call our boys, fucking Misto and Pizzy, the music producers that stay in New York. And I'm like, hey man, where am I right now? I give him like my cross streets, Pizzy. He's like, hey, yo, you in Jamaica. I'm like, Jamaica, quick. The 50 Cent be talking about? I'm there in the 50 Cent songs. I'm in the song. He was like, yeah. He starts laughing.
He was on the south side.
I was like, wow, I'm going, okay, let me just stay in this hotel.
He said, let me take my little ass back inside. Thank you.
Man. Not knowing where you at could get you in some shit.
See, I feel like
especially here now.
That's a guy thing. I'm not roaming around nowhere without somebody with me at all times.
But yeah, man, LA's getting a little crazy, whereas like you don't even have to be in a grimy area.
A little crazy. What you mean?
Yeah, you know, you'll be in a nice area one block, and the next block is like a whole community.
Well, it's a little crazy for us because it's always been hood shit over here, but it kind of stayed contained in the hood. Like they used to be afraid to go do shit in Beverly Hills. Because like in Beverly Hills, they on your ass. The police is on your ass. So they would keep it. But now anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about
possible.
the robbing. I was just talking about the homeless people.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, like in LA, when I'm
Don't just be inherently afraid of homeless people, please.
Yeah, no.
But if you're in Skid Row, be afraid.
Yeah,
because
be very afraid.
Because I was gonna say,
They
because
different.
you go to Little Tokyo, fucking amazing Japanese food, cute little shops. You go.
I thought you were gonna say amazing Japanese homeless. The Japanese got the best homeless out there. Oh shit, Tim.
Like, is this
what kind of
motherfucker?
racist
Is this a homeless beard or a samurai beard? But what I was saying is, the Skid Row is really close to Little Tokyo.
It is, yeah.
And it's like you see all these adorable homeless. Now you see all these adorable shops.
I'm mad that I'm laughing.
You see all these adorable shops, and then you go down a block, and it's like, and it's fucked up. It's like this a huge, like, you know, unhoused encampments, like just there, you know.
Yeah.
It gets a little crazy.
Yeah, that Skid Row shit is interesting.
Ooh.
Man.
Remember that time in Miami we tried to go to South Beach, and they tried to drop us off in front of that what was clearly a dirty pimp hoe situation.
Yeah, what the fuck? What that? What's wrong with him?
What happened?
So we were trying to go to South Beach. We got was it an Uber or a taxi?
It was a taxi back then.
And I think you just put in a random address that was supposed to be close to South Beach.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we were telling him we're just trying to go to the beach.
Yeah.
We couldn't find an address for the beach.
Right.
He's like, okay. But then we can see the beach is over here. This motherfucker's turning this way. We're like, nah. So he takes us to this little apartment, and it's a dude sitting out front, got a couple of dirty women's with him. The fucking Uber slowly pulling up. We looking at him, he looking at us. He say something to the girls. They go in the house. I'm like, nah, man, this not what we trying to be. Like, turn around, go to the beach. And dude didn't really speak English and shit. It was quite a little mess. But I'm like, we not getting out right here.
No.
We gonna have to get into something.
Ooh, that
if
was
we
a
get out right
setup.
He's
here.
like, so you weren't trying to visit Big Daddy South Beach?
Yeah. But
said beaches,
what I realized after is we were on 8th Street.
8th Street
Is
Latinas.
that where that comes from?
Oh, there's the porn site we used to jack off to all the time called 8th Street Latinas. One of our faves growing
Not
up.
separately.
Together in a room, jacking off while watching this website.
It'd be weird, Nikki.
8th Street Latinas. It was good shit. But yeah, so
It was in Miami.
yeah, I think that was it.
Possibly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
boys
maybe
are
8th Street is
so
like the
weird.
host row out there. Let us know, Miamians.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, it was definitely seedy. But it was crazy how it was literally like across the street from South Beach.
Yeah.
The beach.
Well, I
where people was
remember, you know
beaching.
what I'm saying, even being in the, Times Square,
Oh, yeah.
like, you leave the club in Times Square, it'll be dudes like, when you're walking around drunk and you're like, yo, I got girls upstairs, 5th level upstairs, let me know. Like, look, $200, I got girls. Like,
Yeah.
they shooting upstairs on the 5th level just at these, like, random.
What?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Look, here's what's wild, right? People always make the joke of like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go to Vegas, go to Thailand, get a happy ending massage. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you.
Go to Orange County.
Like, literally,
or
bro.
anywhere.
Yeah, it's like,
Go down the street, make a
I tell
left.
you right now, man. We know a lot of people. A lot of people got a lot of stories. These jack off massage places are like every other block.
They're everywhere. They're
Literally
everywhere. They're in every
everywhere.
city.
Yes.
They're everywhere. You go to San Francisco, there's a few.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
So support your local sex workers. Don't make it weird, all right? But make sure you support your mom and pop sex shops, not the fucking commercialized.
Or maybe just your mom.
Oh my God.
Sex shops. I feel like
I'm gonna leave
ladies
now.
don't want the pop
Oh my God.
in that situation. But if you're a fella and you want the pop,
What?
they got that too.
Finger pop. All right, y'all.
Wait.
What?
I
What?
have an announcement.
What?
Last episode, my birthday.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention a thing. Tim got me shattered backboard Jordans.
Oh.
That was the other really good gift I got. I left that out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Cool. And also, oh damn, I hope y'all didn't tune out yet because we already said goodbye. But I wore this sweater to be like, we got new goodie.
Come back,
brand.
bitch.
Come back, bitch. Come back.
We're not done yet.
We got these new fucking
Hey,
goodie brand
look
hoodies. We're bringing it back. We bring it
Finger
design.
popping each other's
I'm about
asshole.
to
Turn around.
Rick, you talk about it.
It's a love with a little. It's like this. It's one of our OG designs. We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
We're bringing back some other shit too. So goodybrand.com. Follow us on IG at goodybrand because we got some dope shit coming.
What else? What else? Save for that.
Anything else you want to plug? Hey, subscribe. Follow Nikki Blades' golf page.
Oh,
too, if you fuck with
yeah.
that.
Blades Caddy Club. Follow that. Yes. Because
Gang.
we outside golfing. We really doing this.
Yes, BCC.
And follow her on
Yeah.
Instagram, her regular Instagram too. If you just here watching her, you can see her all the time.
All the time.
If you follow her on Instagram, stupid
Yeah.
idiots.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and follow Bites with Blades if you like to
Yeah.
watch pretty girls eat delicious food.
I know. Look, I just give you options. You're welcome.
For everything you could want in the world.
I mean, what else do you need?
And start sending us money, man.
$sign
What's wrong
Nikki
with
Blades on Cash App.
I said us.
I'll split it with them.
We'll make one.
Can we have a no chaser
Get a P.O.
Cash App?
box, y'all just send cash.
Make a no chaser Cash App.
I'm gonna start it today.
$sign no chaser. Gang gang. We love y'all.
Okay, well that'll be down below too if you guys just feel like
Sending us money?
yeah.
I got bills to pay. I wake up too early. Look, I don't want to do that shit no more. Okay, I want to sleep in and I want to eat and golf. Help me live my dreams.
Please. Or you a bitch. All right, y'all. Thank you once again for listening and watching the No Chaser podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you like snorts, donate money to her, all right? I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
She said Snorty Blades.
That's right.